This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to focus today on Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka in relation to his popularity during this year in the political sphere. And this brings me to this question. Do you agree with me that Kalonzo Musyoka's popularity has grown from 100% to 195% in 1 year? That means, by that I mean, he has maintained his 100% popularity as his popularity has increased to about 195%. Several factors can be attributed to this, but kindly, today being a Christmas day, if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe to it so that wherever we produce similar videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. We expect more and more fire videos analysis come next year. And to our subscribers and those to subscribe and even those who are watching, have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Let's go back to one man whom we think that next year will continue dominating in the political sphere. If briefly I can give the background of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka has been a minister, especially the outstanding one, minister in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He has been a vice president under the regime of Mwai Kibaki. He has been a running mate severally. He has even been a presidential candidate at one time, I think 2007. But above all, he has maintained his popularity throughout that period because his votes, his large vote areas, core areas have remained intact behind him, or solid behind him. But today, the trends have changed. Kalonzo is everywhere. Several reasons attest to that. I'll not give them in order, but I'll give them as they come into my mind. The one that is making him to grow like wildfire is that desire to have the impeached deputy president retain his seat. By that I mean by mobilizing members of his political party to oppose the impeachment motion that was brought before him in the National and the Senate. And this one has been affirmed by the former deputy president, who recently, while in the Ukambani feast, he said that his people really love Kalonzo Musyoka because of the stand that he took, and that they will not forget about him. He even went ahead telling him that he will make sure he gets 10 million votes, asking him to look for about 300 something above it, so that they can wipe out the current regime. So his associations of his members of parliament with the impeachment of the deputy president has actually promoted him or increased his popularity, because today in Mount Kenya, Kalonzo Musyoka has failed. Second, the Raila factor. His Excellence Raila Amolo Odinga, the former Prime Minister, having declared his ambitions good for the top African seat, that is the African Union chairmanship, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, to some extent, came to the limelight. You know, he had been overshadowed by Raila Amolo Odinga for one simple reason: political power. Third, we also have the unfulfilled promises of His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Once there are unfulfilled promises, as opposition leaders, they are able to navigate, they are able to mobilize people against some government policies which they feel that are unpopular. So, not just to mobilize them against government policies that are unpopular, the opposition will have an opportunity to tell the government to fulfill what it promised to the people, even if there are no funds. That's not their worry. Theirs is to tell the government to do what it did promise in their manifesto, and that is what has become hectic, and that has made him to relate so well with the people who feel that they were right of several promises. Also, we have the unpopular policies. Unpopular policies, in this case, I mean that some of the policies that were brought by the Kenya Kwanza government are not so popular with the people. And these include housing, the SHA, and even the Adan deals. Don't know whether I call them scandals, the triangle arrangements with the energy sector, and many others. So these unpopular policies have made him to grow politically a notch higher. And then the social media can also not be left out. The social media, to some extent, has been focusing on him having remained as the chief opposition leader. The social media have nothing else to do but to focus on him so that he can provide the legit information in relation to what is transpiring in the government. We also have this animal that has grown in Ruto's government, and this animal is known as the abductions. The abductions have become very rampant, and this man has been able to vividly condemn them. This brings him closer to the society, and therefore increasing the percentage of his popularity. Yesterday I was talking of popularity and recommendation. I did say that Fred Okengo Matiang'i has been recommended, suggested by most people to the top seat. And I think I will differentiate between recommending and being most popular. In this case now, Kalonzo Musyoka has been close to the hearts of the people because he is easily available, condemning injustices, taking some of the Ruto's policies to the Kenyan courts, and this has grown him to the heights of which we are now calling the popularity. Is popular among the people. Kindly, you can like, if you are happy about my videos, just like them, comment, if possible you can share, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you and have Merry Christmas.